Heyo, we're here again. I'm Shelby.
And I'm Courtney.
We're exploring our past, looking forward to our future, and living for the present, all while learning how to live magically. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Shelbs, what's your takeaway from today?
My takeaway is that, let's sing it. All the rumors are not true. Little Lizzo. All the rumors are not true. Don't believe everything you guys see on the internet.
Right.
It's not. The spoiler alert, they're not getting rid of the castle.
Spoiler confirmed.
So that is what we talk about today. We are going to address the rumors and our thoughts on them. And we're just going to catch up, and we plan our next trip. Not really meaning to, but we do, and that's it.
It's a good time.
It's a great time. All right, let's do this. Here we go. Where have you been? Hello.
Oh my gosh, Shelb, how are you?
It has been a minute. Not really.
I don't know.
But it has.
Yeah. It's been crazy. I've been traveling. I've been working. I've been doing all these things I'm not supposed to do, you know?
Yeah, I don't know if I love it.
I don't know if I love it either. Today I was in a meeting and I was running late for the podcast. And I was like, I probably need to just quit this job because...
Well, I don't want you to quit the job because I'm happy for your job. I'm just not happy for me. I'm being selfish.
No, I agree. I don't get to hear from you anymore. It's
I know.
rough.
I don't want to interrupt you, but you were also away for a week.
I was in New York. We flew into Newark Airport and stayed in New York City for the night. And then we went to Binghamton, New York, where AJ's parents are from.
How far away is that from the city?
I think we took a 2-hour train and then a 2-hour car ride.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
It was definitely a commitment. But we had a great time. It was Porch Fest. So his parents organized this thing where there are 200 bands that play on the porches of his neighborhood, and people just get a beer, walk from house to house, listen to the bands. It's awesome.
That's the kind of neighborhood I want to live in.
Yeah, they're really cool people.
That is so fun. Did you do anything fun in the city?
What did I do in the city? No, not much fun. Just enjoyed it. Got to see friends, of course, which was fun. But it was real quick.
It was quick.
So we were in and out. Yeah.
But I heard, you told me that you made you more excited for the batch.
Made me so much more excited for the batch. AJ and I went and visited this place called Little Island, which I can't wait to take you to. It's like a park on the water. It's beautiful.
Okay. I was just trying to get some information. Oh, you're going to give more. Go ahead.
I'm going to give more. Oh my God.
Okay.
We have some listeners who have been DMing me and giving me tips and tricks about what we should do in the city for your batch.
Wow. Thanks, listeners.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. One was a little out of our budget. It was going to be $1,000, which I think is crazy, but it was for a hot tub ride up the Hudson in a boat.
But also it's going to be cold.
Whatever. I feel like the pictures from that alone would be amazing. All of us in our bee suits with the snow.
It's probably not going to snow. We're going in November, so there's not snow. It's just cold.
I have big dreams.
Okay. I mean, I like where you're at. I like the idea. And you're right. Would be great pictures, but I don't think there's going to be snow.
You're right.
There could be.
Now that
I'm not saying that there couldn't be, but okay.
You're right. Well, I'm not going to ruin any of the actual ideas that we are pinning down, but
okay, so
are we pinning.
I tried. The effort was there.
That's right. What about you? What'd you do this week?
What did I do this week? We went to Maine. Well, we live right next to Maine, the state, and your face was where? And Maine has the cutest little coastal towns, and Angela and I, one of my best friends, had planned a day with Kyle's brother. I've said this before, but let's just explain the situation. Kyle's brother, Reed, his girlfriend, Angela, and I have become best friends, and now all four of us are just together all the time. So we planned a day. It was called, it's Kennebunkport, and it's just the cutest little Maine vibe town on the coast. It's so cute. So we did that on Sunday, spent the whole day up there, ate lobster rolls and they drank beers, and it was a grand old time. You would love it.
I would love it.
You really would. Oh, yesterday I took the day off from work and cleaned my house. You would be proud.
How was the mopping?
Well, this is where I'm going with this. So
Okay.
I was mopping, and I time-lapsed it to put it on Instagram. And
I haven't seen it.
I had to take it down, but spoiler alert, I had to take it down. So I was hunched over mopping because my mop pole is really short.
No, you can extend it.
No, I don't. I think mine's broken.
Okay.
People were saying you extend it and twist it, but I have done that and it still closes. So I'm hunched over mopping.
You got to twist it to lock then.
I think the threads on mine are broken.
Maybe FaceTime me and I'll help you.
Okay,
keep
we'll
going.
try it. But anyways, I put it on Instagram that I mopped, and I shared my mop bucket dump because that was gross. And then my DMs were blowing up of people you're hunched over, you need to extend your pole, as if I'm an idiot. Maybe I am. Maybe I was doing it wrong. You're right. We will FaceTime later, but I'm pretty sure I have tried to extend it. So I had to delete the post because anytime I opened my phone up, I had probably would have been good for engagement, but I couldn't keep up with the amount of DMs. People thought I was stupid, and maybe I am.
Oh my God.
But
I can't wait to see it. Will you send me the video?
I think I deleted it, but I will undelete it to send it to you. It was
great.
Not great. Not one of my best moments, but I had to delete it. Anyways.
I love that you're becoming a mop queen.
That I hadn't mopped in 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, my mother-in-law bought the mop. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Sadie.
My mother-in-law bought the mop. Hi, Annie.
She texted me and said that her and some lady in Walmart were the last two to get them.
Oh, it's getting serious around there.
Yeah, they're fighting over mops here. So
we were sending them out on Amazon when I was up in New York. We were like, oh, you need a mop? Here you go. Oh, you need a mop? Here you go.
Who needs a mop? Who needs a mop?
Everybody needs a mop.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Should we give a listener a mop?
I will give a listener a mop.
Should we read the review of the week and give this person a mop?
We should see if they don't have the mop already.
You're right. And then we could
and then give
gift them a mop.
I'm here for it.
Let's go into the review of the week. First off,
hit it.
Thank you, everybody, for all the reviews. We have so many, so there's lots more to come. I just picked a random one for today, but I was overjoyed reading these reviews. We have, is it Dopey Shorty or Doppy Shorty? Either way, if that is you, DM us. The title is A Little of It All. I like that. 5 stars. And she says, want to feel like you're on a 3-way call with your Disney friends? Well, that's what this podcast is like. I can't read. Just like they can't hear us saying, yeah, we love churros and need a drink while walking around the parks. LOL. Guess she's talking to you.
Hey.
Shelby and Courtney, genuine, pure friendship is contagious. So that was so nice.
I know, I got little goosebumps.
I know, but seriously, if you read these, I couldn't believe it. I texted you today, it took a while for them to come through. I don't know why, all the reviews, but then I was reading them today, oh my gosh, I'm excited.
I know, I can't wait to read them. It's going to be I'm going to get a glass of wine tonight and read reviews. I can't wait.
Yeah, it just made me excited to be doing this, and not to bring it up, but we've had a little backlash, just a teeny tiny bit, and that reassured me that I was okay, we're going to stick this out. We're going to do this.
Good. Yeah. Oh, for sure. I'm in it for the long haul.
We are in it.
Whether they want to hear us or not.
But we have plenty of listeners, and we appreciate you all. And
you're right.
If you are not in our Facebook group, we have a Facebook group, Living Magically Podcast. Search it, or you can find it in our bio links, and join the conversation there. You guys are so funny in there, chatting about all of our unpopular opinions and this or that's, and we love to hear your guys' take, and I think we're going to have a lot of takes after this episode too. So
there's some good tips in that group too. You and I touched on Genie Plus, and somebody outlined all the tips and tricks for Genie Plus, and I was here for it.
Yeah, and when I'm there, so actually when this episode airs, I will be with you. And that week I will be with you. And I texted you the other day that we are going to do a full-blown, I'm almost here for rope drop to close it down, a full trip.
Let's do it.
Well, not
I'm
trip,
here for it.
just a full day.
A day,
not a trip. And we will do Genie Plus. We'll test it out. We'll get you a churro.
I guess.
We're going to do it. Not a turkey leg, though.
Not a turkey leg. Although Ashton mentioned those cheeseburger spring rolls, right?
You're telling me you've never had those?
No.
Oh, my God.
I know, like must have. Very excited about it.
They are so good. You have to get, that cart, though, closes early at MK.
Well, we're going to rope drop, you said.
Yeah, but I don't know. What park are we going to do first?
Because, I don't know. The one that serves me cheeseburger spring rolls.
Okay, fair. But also we have somewhere in our little schedule, we have a Halloween party.
Oh, but not on a rope drop day. That would be a waste of a rope drop day. A rope drop day should be like park open to park close, all 4 parks.
Okay, but
no rest.
Let me tell you. So my trip, I fly in on Monday.
Okay.
Tuesday, we have Halloween party.
Okay.
Wednesday, we have nothing. But then I fly out Thursday. So you want to stay at
like you're flying home tired.
Well, I'm here for this, but I'm just telling you that means we're going to do Halloween party on Tuesday. Be up all night like we're like party animals. Because we probably have to watch both parades. So we're getting home late night. And then we're going to do open to close the next day.
We might need to. I took off work. Is there anything else to do?
Yeah, we'll just talk about it right now. I was wondering, okay, cool. So I have to do Christmas shoot again.
Okay.
Maybe there's going to be new Christmas pajamas. I don't know, but maybe. Would you be down for like a one-night staycation so we can do photos again?
100%.
Okay, cool. So we'll chat more about that later. But now we have to add...
but do I get Christmas pajamas on the early preview schedule?
Duh.
Oh my God, I can't wait. Okay, great.
So, okay, cool. So we just planned our trip. Anyways, we didn't really plan it, but we're going to... So you're cool with that?
Yacht and beach again, or should we do Polynesian since we just talked it up?
Well, so I can't tell you the vibe of the Christmas pajamas. So we're going to have to discuss this off the pod. But then we can pick a hotel off of that is what I was thinking.
Smart. And I would be happy to use my DVC points.
Well, you don't have to do that, but we will discuss. Cool. So we'll do a one-night staycation, full-blown. I'm going to be tired. This is going to be great. I'm excited. Okay.
I am too.
Speaking of Disney, we never talked about this on all of the episodes. And I truly do not know this about you. Like, when did you start going to Disney?
You know, it's a good question. I don't remember my first trip, but I do have a couple of good anecdotes that I do remember. First, we always stayed at the Swan or the Dolphin, which is like a weird, weird choice, but we always stayed at the Swan or the Dolphin. And I remember my brother meeting Donald Duck for the first time and throwing up on him.
Why do you always talk about throw up? Stop that. Oh my gosh.
You're welcome.
You know that like I'm in therapy trying to like work on my irrational fear of throw up, and I have to do this podcast with you every week and you just like throw the word out like it's nothing?
It's immersion therapy.
That's no. Okay, cool. So your brother threw up on Donald?
That's right. But that's all I really remember. And then I have pictures and like my old autograph books.
Yes. So
but I don't remember a lot of it.
Did you do like yearly trips, or it was just like every once in a while?
I think we just went every once in a while. And then when I really start to remember our trips is when I was in high school. We went with high school twice to perform. Okay. And so like me and all my best friends riding rides, doing the thing, staying up late in the hotels. Yeah. Awesome time. That's when I truly fell in love with Disney. Okay. What about you? When was your first trip?
I don't remember like my first trip, but my family was going like once a year, and it would be like me. So my littlest brother, Ryan, he wasn't around then, but it was me, Tyler, and then like my grandparents, my aunts and uncles, and like one of my cousins, and we would go every year. And for some reason, what I remember is that we were always going Wednesday to Wednesday. And and we would stay, my grandparents had like a timeshare, so we would stay at one of those resorts, never like on property. And then we would do all of Disney, but then like also Universal, SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, like we did it all.
Nice.
But we did that. It was like a yearly thing for a while there, but it probably until like through elementary school. Like middle school happened and we stopped going. Also, Ryan was born, so let's blame him.
Let's blame Ryan.
Yeah, he stopped that. But things like you, I don't remember a whole lot. I do remember that I was like pushing Tyler. I'm the oldest, but I call him my younger brother. He's like, we're 5 years apart or 4 years apart. I was pushing him around in his stroller, and I just like dropped him like on his head. And my parents still bring this up to this day. It's probably why he doesn't like Disney and doesn't like care at all to go to the parks. But then it's funny when you look at pictures of me when I was younger, because I was in Disney everything. Like my high chair at my grandparents was Minnie Mouse, and like everything was Disney. So I blame them. But I was never, even in middle school, high school, I was never like loved Disney. And then we were living in Florida, and I went to Disney for my birthday. And I still remember, you know when you look back on your Facebook post, they come up in your memories, and you're like, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It was like I think it was my 21st birthday maybe, or something like that. And my post was like, going to hang out with Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Donald, like all the things for my birthday. And I was like, just odd how now look at us. But
now you hang out with them like on a casual Tuesday.
Yeah, now it's like, that's my life. But I also feel like Disney as an adult and Disney when you're older, you have a different appreciation for it. And I remember like really falling in love with the parks, like just like how like immersive it is. And then when you really like think about the Imagineering and like how like Walt, when I've watched so many like documentaries on Walt, and like then you like become really fascinated with like this one man had this dream of like creating this, and look at where it's at. So then I think that's where I have the love for Disney and the magic. But
yeah, no, it's the same for me. I think part of that is growing up, because you appreciate the magic as a kid, of course, like because it's magic,
right?
But then when you know as an adult what it takes to execute what they've executed, it's magic again, because
that,
it's like,
and like,
kidding me?
And then when you go to like another park like that's not Disney, and you just see how well Disney does things, it's just different. Like, I don't know, they're just doing it right, and I just strive to do things as well as Disney.
The kids say it just hits different.
You're right, it does just hit different.
Just hits different at Disney.
It really does.
Right.
Okay, now we have some big discussions to discuss. This is whole magical pod, and we should preface this by saying we know nothing. These are our opinions. We're just going off of things that we heard. None of this is real or not real. We do not know.
We have no idea.
So we're going to be the e-news of Disney, and I would like to discuss some Disney rumors with you.
Let's do it.
Should we do a jingle? Because you know I've been thinking about it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
No.
Just kidding. Oh.
I was going to like do some Lindsay Lohan. I'm tired of rumors started. I'm sick of being followed. Okay, that's all I know though. Doesn't really go with it. But I just like heard rumors, and I was like, or
I kind of forgot that was a Lindsay Lohan song.
It was a Lindsay Lohan song.
Let's play that as a clip, Hofo. Can we edit that in right there?
Lindsay Lohan rumors. But also, if we want to do like more up to date, I feel like, what's that Lizzo one?
Rumors.
All right.
What's that Lizzo song about rumors again? What's it called?
No, but I was like singing it in the car on the way here, but I only know one line. That's me, you know. I only know one line. I can't remember it now. Come on, you know it.
You know no lines.
No, but I do know the line. It's
all
like
the rumors are true.
Yeah. All the rumors are true. Yeah, but they're probably not. Okay. That I added that part.
Not. I liked it.
There's just some of these rumors I hope are true, but I'm just not sure.
I can't wait.
Okay, this whole discussion started because I was sent a TikTok multiple times, and so were you, that the rumor is they're taking down the castle after the 50th.
It's gone.
It's just going to be a plot of land in the middle of Magic Kingdom. Who made this up? But more importantly, who believed it?
Right. And like, I need a solid argument behind any rumor, right? So like, you can say you're going to take down Cinderella Castle and I will believe you, or at least bite if you say why. Like, because they found out that Walt is buried under the castle and they must unearth his body before 2030 or he will explode and the castle has to come down. Then I'd be like, all right. I mean, fair. Maybe that was a poor choice, but I could see it. But just like
a real reason, let's say, or like I've also, people then said it's going away because they're going to put up a new one. Now, if that was happening, which again, we do not know, there's just no chance it's happening.
No.
If they were going to put up a new one, they wouldn't just take down the whole castle. They would take down like a pillar at a time and replace the pillar.
Right.
There's people that are going on vacation and are only going to visit Walt Disney World once in their entire life, and there will be a castle there.
Yep. I totally agree.
Actually, we also know this is false because I went to Disneyland. I've only been there twice, and one of the times I was there, they were like reconstructing the castle, and it had just a thing, like tarps that were printed like the castle over it.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is sad. But I guess if they would do that at Walt Disney World before they just take down a castle. So
no, I agree.
If you are listening and you believed that.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
I'm telling you, that is false information.
If the castle goes down, like, it's over.
Okay, so Alex just walked into the studio. I can see him. I don't know if he can hear me, but he is one of the people that sent me that TikTok, and he thought it was serious. The castle was coming down. He's shaking his head. He really did. The castle was nuts.
Yeah, I had people come up to me too when I was in New York, like, because the first thing I talked, hi, I'm Courtney and I love Disney.
Yeah.
And so people were like, oh, look at this TikTok. Did you know? And
the castle's leaving us.
Yeah.
You question them a little bit.
A little.
Okay, I have another one, and we surprisingly haven't discussed this.
Okay.
There's rumors that Happily Ever After is coming back.
I've heard it. I want to believe it.
I feel that. Okay, but did you see Jordan Fisher's Twitter post?
No. Tell me.
So it was like a month ago, at least now, maybe 2. He made this like post, this like video, and it was like, so like Happily Ever After is coming back, right? Like that's all it said. And everybody was sending it to me. And Jordan Fisher, I'm like, obviously I love him. I don't think he's in the know of like what Disney is doing. So I don't think him saying that was like some sort of Easter egg that like it's coming.
His bank account might disagree because like he gets a little cha-ching every time those fireworks blow if they play Happily Ever After.
You think?
I think.
You don't think they would have just paid him this one-time fee to create this song?
I don't think that's how it works. I mean, you're right, maybe. But I thought, like, every time a song, I don't know.
I mean no, that makes sense. But
somewhere, right? Spotify.
He's gotten so much money for the amount of times I've played the song.
I know. Repeat.
But speaking of Happily Ever After coming back, so we all know they got rid of Happily Ever After for the 50th. But do you remember, like, the week that Enchantment, maybe it was like for the first month of Enchantment, there was rumors going around that like Disney was apologizing and bringing back Happily Ever After because Enchantment was so bad.
Yep. Somebody made like a graphic online that looked Disney 50th. It had like the rainbow pattern. It had the logo for the 50th. It was this very well stated.
I fell for it.
Yes. Yeah, I totally fell for it. I was like, you're right, Disney, to apologize, and you can fix your mistakes now. Thank you.
Yeah, I was like, exactly. Like, thank you for owning up to this huge mistake. But I also do you think they would go back on their word of like, because when they said Enchantment is debuting such and such a day, and Happily Ever After, like the words that they used was Happily Ever After was discontinued. It was like not coming back.
It's a good question. I could see it going either way, but the argument I've been hearing online is like they're gonna say that enchantment was just for the 50th.
They're just gonna go back on their word.
They're just gonna go back on their word.
Which, I mean, it could make sense that they are listening to what people have to say because Mickey Pumpkins left and then the internet was up in a roar and then they put them back out.
I think that's just because we did a podcast about it. I don't think that had to do with anyone else.
Except for our podcast came out after.
And all 12 people that listened to it.
There's more than 12 people that listen. Thank you, listeners.
Yeah.
Okay, this is somebody DM'd me this, but I think you and I have talked about this, and I think you have sent me proof that this person told me that they were in a behind-the-scenes tour, and one of the rumors that always goes around is that Tinkerbell that flies during fireworks is sometimes a man, like a very small man. And the lady giving the tour was like, that is absolutely false. It is always a girl who is ziplining as Tinkerbell, blah, blah, blah. Now, I didn't correct this woman when she told me, and I am pretty positive you have showed me a picture of a man in a Tinkerbell costume flying. Like, you zoom in on it, and it is a man.
It's 100% a man.
I'm not saying it's always a man.
Right.
But at least one time, and it was captured, it was a man.
Yes.
And, like, he has a fake top. Look at us in our top knots talking about Tinkerbell.
Our pumpkin spice muffins?
Our pumpkin, that's what she called it.
I know.
He had a pumpkin spice muffin top knot that's all lit up.
Yep.
Flying.
Yep.
I remember the photo.
He's in like the outfit, the Tinkerbell outfit with the wings.
Yes.
Illuminated for the gods, flying down the line.
So I don't take that rumor as you will, but I've seen photos. I'm sure you can Google it.
It's real.
It's a real thing. Okay. Another one that I have. What was your take on the electrical parade?
Thanks for asking.
You're welcome.
It's better than no parade at night. So
okay.
There's something to be said for that, but
okay, so you know it's over at Disneyland right now.
I wouldn't go there to see it.
Okay, but you know it's happening.
If it was Spectrum Magic, I would go see it.
But do you know that the electrical parade is happening at Disneyland right now?
But didn't it start there?
I think so, and then it came over to us, and then it's like back there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they just like must get a tax break for driving across the country.
But it took a long time.
Right. But like why are they doing that?
But this is the rumor on the street.
Okay.
Is that it's coming back to Walt Disney World at Magic Kingdom after the 50th.
Okay.
Now this part of it doesn't make sense to me, but I'm going to read what this person said, okay? Did you notice that the new Magic Bands, they say the electrical parade doesn't say Main Street. It says Disney's Electrical Light Parade. Some cast members were saying they think the parade is coming back to Walt Disney World for the remainder of the 50th, which ends March 31st, and the parade ends in Disneyland in September. But I don't really understand the hot take on it not saying Main Street.
Well, because it's not on Main Street in California, right? It's in Carthay Circle.
But doesn't it still come out to Main Street?
Isn't it California Adventure?
Oh, is it at California Adventure?
I'm not qualified to speak on this topic.
Okay, I'm not either, but that makes more sense. But rumor is it's coming.
I'll take it. I will take any type of nighttime spectacular.
But also, that kind of makes sense because why? Hold on, more on this Magic Band thing.
Yeah.
Disneyland doesn't have Magic Bands.
Right.
So why is Disney World even making a Magic Band representing the parade with no parade?
Right.
So maybe it is coming back.
Maybe they're going to take it to Epcot.
What?
I don't know. I'm just making a
would be a vibe there.
It would be a vibe there.
They should do a parade around the country.
The world? I know.
How cool would that be?
Hire us for our ideas.
We
Disney.
are full of them. Good and bad.
That's right. All I know is I don't want to hear anything about any more nighttime spectaculars until they bring Fant back. I don't care about Enchantment. I don't care about Electrical Poop Parade. I don't care about any of it. I want Fantasmic back.
Can we talk about the video that you showed me on Fantasmic? And that's all I think of every single time now.
About Ariel?
No.
Oh, no, about Dopey?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. That's such a good video.
Dopey falls off the boat. Well, falls up the top. And he who does he knock out?
I think he knocks out Goofy.
I was going to say Goofy. He knocks out Goofy and like everybody's standing around like, uh-oh, what just happened? But then they get right back up and like in the show.
Doesn't he wipe out fully? He doesn't go into the water.
He doesn't go into the water, but he just goes from like the top deck to the bottom deck.
Bottom deck, yeah.
Okay.
I need more of that in my life.
That was so good. We sat on the couch that night and like watched that so many times, and then watched all these like really bad, poor accidents that happen in Disney. Oh my god. Okay. Another rumor for you. They're saying that, you know how Splash Mountain is being reimagined to Tiana's?
Yes.
Rumor was because, like, how do you fit Tiana's, like, you know, New Orleans into, like, Frontierland, that the rumor was like New Orleans was coming to, you know how they have that land at Disneyland?
Yep.
That they were going to kind of do that at Disney World.
What's your take on that?
I have been thinking about this since I read this rumor, and it would make sense. However, they can't like fully get rid of Frontierland.
Right.
But I suppose you could take that whole section over there, because you know, like the queue for, I'm talking with my hands a lot today. The queue for, but see, then there's Thunder. Like, Thunder's way out of whack if you put that in there. But, like, the boat kind of fits the New Orleans vibe.
I don't buy it. I think it's the same story as, like, how we had to get rid of Pizza Rizzo. Or Pizza Planet to become Pizza Rizzo. Even though we were getting Toy Story in that park. It didn't make sense over there.
Yeah, you're right.
It's one of those to me. Like, I don't think they're going to re-theme a whole land.
And that's, like, a lot. Because then where do they go?
Like, yeah, and our park makes sense, no offense, except the Liberty Square is like an anomaly, but it's like Adventure Land, Frontier Land, Fantasy Land.
Then just tomorrow New Orleans Land.
Right. Yeah, like we don't need that.
That wouldn't make sense. You're right. Okay. I think I saved a couple more rumors that people had told us that I was like, oh, here's one that somebody said, and I think I have heard this, that there's going to be like a 5th park and it's going to be all villains themed.
I heard this too, and I know it'll never happen, but I'm here for it.
What makes you say it's never going to happen?
It'll never happen. It's one of those, like, Walt would roll in his grave things.
I kind of agree, and I think it's kind of almost too... I could see, like, a villain's land somewhere.
Sure.
A villain's section of a park, but I can't see a full park.
Right. And I can't see anything adults only. Sorry.
Oh, no. Yeah, that was part of it, and that it was going to be adults only.
Yeah.
Do you see... So somebody else's... People were talking about, like, that they are going to do a new park.
I've never seen
it. Would you ever think... Like, do you think Disney is eventually going to make another full-blown park?
In Florida?
In Florida.
I try to think about where the land is. I don't know. I mean, I'm not, like, a geographic...
they have a lot of it.
Expert. We have a lot of it, but also... I'm going to get my Disney facts wrong, so Kate, correct me, but I'm pretty sure that a third of the land that they own has to stay conservation land.
You're right. Forever. I didn't. Yes.
So we have a third conservation land. That's 33%. And then how much of it's already developed?
I don't know, because I feel like they're putting up resorts like left and right.
Right. So I don't know where to put. I mean, but also there used to be a whole freaking water park that we never even talk about. So if there was space for that, it's still there, right?
So maybe they take that space and make it something.
Right.
I have an idea. Disney, I have another idea. Bring back Spectacle of Dancing Lights. Make it a whole park. I don't care. Make a Christmas park.
Make it a whole park.
I will pay.
Like
One
Christmas,
person, me.
all day, every day.
That they're going to discontinue annual passes.
I've heard this. I believe it.
This one's freaking me out. So Kyle currently has an annual pass, and I wasn't going to renew his pass for next year because I don't think he's like, obviously I go enough where mine's worth it. And this last year we went enough for his to be worth it. But next year with like the wedding and all that, I don't know if we're going to be able to make more trips happen for his to be worth it. So I'm like, but do I need to renew it just in case like he's grandfathered in forever too?
Yes.
Like, I don't know. That would be a mistake if they got rid of annual passes.
It would be a total mistake if they got rid of annual passes, but it would be a mistake because I'd be upset, not because it's a financial mistake.
Obviously,
it is
financially would be great, but I just take care of those like us personally.
I mean, right. They should. I don't think they'll ever like cancel annual passes. I don't think there will be a point where you won't be able to renew the one you have. But I do think that there could be a point where they won't give out new ones.
Well, they're not giving out new ones right now.
Oh, I think that's like the reality.
Or you think they'll like do spurts where they open up sales every once in a while? Like I got Kyle's where they opened it up for like a month or two. And that's when I was able to snag his. And then like I didn't even know that they were not selling them right now.
Yeah, it's bananas.
It is bananas. Okay.
But it makes sense. So from a business perspective, yeah,
it does make sense. But also from a business, okay, like for a money standpoint, it does make sense. From a business standpoint, I don't know if it does, because if I didn't have an annual pass, I would not be able to visit as much. And
you would still come just as much, Shelbs. No offense, but I know you better than that.
Okay, fine. No, what happens when I have kids and then money's a little bit tighter than it is right now?
Yeah.
But I'm saying
you're right.
I don't know.
You're right. But think about from a business perspective, I can tell you one annual pass and you'll buy stuff at Disney, but you're not going to spend as much. You're going to stay at my house sometimes.
Okay, fair. But sometimes. Ashton, who was just on, if she has her husband and 2 kids, they're not going to Disney all the time. Do you know how expensive that is?
I know.
Without annual passes? I don't know. I don't know that one.
You're right.
Okay, I have one last one that I want to touch on, but I want to ask you this first, and I have a take on it. Is there a rumor that you heard that you didn't think was actually going to happen, and then it happened? So I'm going to tell you mine.
Okay.
There was a rumor once that they were going to get rid of photo pass people at Town Square, Mickey's meet and greet, and I thought that was the most absurd thing I've ever heard. They got rid of photo pass people. It's now electronic, and I still can't believe that.
It's pretty smart though, right?
No, I think it's disappointing.
Really?
When I have a kid and my kid gets to walk to go meet Mickey for the first time, and I have to count on this electronic thing to capture that.
Fair. That's fair. I support that.
Before, photo people are just clicking away. This thing is just whenever it wants.
You're right. I don't know enough about the mechanics to know, but I get super impressed with that technology in general because
I agree with.
That puts it on your Magic Band for you.
That part's cool. I'm just they already have to have a person standing in there anyways. It's just a little, I don't know. I just didn't understand it.
That's a big letdown.
Yeah. Is there any that you remember? Or can think of off the top of your head? Sorry, putting you on the spot. Oh,
yeah, you put me on the spot. I can't think of any rumor that became true.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, happily ever after left. That's
You're right.
That's bananas. Who would make such a stupid decision?
I know, and we could talk about this all day because let's just go back. How long was Wishes ran for? Almost 20 years. Kate, fact check. It's not 20 years, but it was close. And it was 17. Happily Ever After, which was a long time. Absolutely incredible. Got 4 plus the pandemic. Riddle me that, folks. Okay.
Yeah.
I have one last non-park rumor that I want to discuss with you.
Okay.
Have you seen that people from High School Musical keep going to visit East High, and like they posted on Instagram. Like Vanessa Hudgens went and visited and like took a picture in front of it.
Oh.
And then Zach went and he posted a picture like shortly after.
Where is it? Where's the real one located?
In like Utah or something.
That sounds right.
But like, do you think they're doing something?
No, I think they're probably bored.
You think all of them are just randomly visiting East High in a month period? Like, it was even other extras too were there and were posting pictures. I can't remember their names, but...
Well, what do you think's happening?
I don't know. I would like to get my hopes up that something like High School Musical reunion's coming back. I was a big High School Musical.
For that, but aren't there like High School Musical, the musical, the show, the musical, the neighbor, whatever?
Okay, first of all, it's High School Musical, the series. Get it right?
That's too much.
Well, that's what it's called.
Well, fine.
Well, I would just like to hope that there's like a reunion.
I think it would be lovely. I just don't know if it's happening.
You just don't think it's happening?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, those are all the rumors.
Do you remember High School Musical? Sorry to backtrack, but do you remember when High School Musical had a little show at studios?
No. Can we get that back?
Oh, it was awesome. It was like a cavalcade kind of thing that came out to the middle, and then they like did a performance, and it was really cool.
Okay. Fun fact all, I love High School Musical.
Well, you got to come down and they got to redo it.
I love High School Musical.
Wait, do you love High School Musical?
I love it.
Wow. Shocker.
I know. Be shocked. It's shocked. So good. I could sing all the songs for you. We're all in this together. Once we know that we are, we're all star. Okay.
I was dancing with you.
Thank you. Appreciate that. We should play that at the wedding.
Okay.
Can we do the dance?
I was going to say, can we learn the dance? Can that be like a bridesmaid number?
Can we do it?
Yeah.
All right. It's happening.
Bridesmaids of the world. I know you're listening.
They are listening.
Number.
We are all in this together. 5, 6,
Rehearsals
7,
start
8.
Monday.
All right. That's all the rumors I got for you. We didn't spread any of them. We are just discussing. We know nothing.
That's right.
Okay. Great. And then next week, not really next week, but again, when this airs, I am with you and we are going to recap all of that and I can't wait.
And we're going to test Genie Plus.
And you're going to see our Halloween costumes.
And I get to see the Christmas pajamas.
Oh my gosh, so much is happening. Alrighty. That's all I got for you today. You got anything for me?
Just that I miss you so much.
I miss you so much. Stop with your jobby.
I know. I'm sorry.
Okay. Alrighty.
That's all.
That's it. Have a good week.
You have a good week.
We'll talk to y'all next week.
We love you.
Bye, y'all.